Test 1, 2, 3. Can you say Shabbat Shalom into the mic?
Shabbat Shalom.
Good. Get this. And Billy. Okay. You need a prayer book, right? Let me just take care of this. Because you're nervous. That's normal. It's okay. Test.
Okay. Emet, there is no place where you are not even.
Emet.
Okay. Emet, there is no place where you. Okay.
So we seem to have this side heavy today. I invite any of you, especially Billy's friends, to come and sit over here, even closer. We don't bite. So be brave. Come, Sam Weinberg. Maybe you can be the leader. You can be the Nachshon. Come
Where
on.
are you, Sam? Come on, Sam. Come, Sam.
Please join us
Come on,
over
Sam.
here, guys.
Sam, bring a few of your friends. Don't leave, guys. Don't make Sam come alone. Thank you. We are grateful.
And closer, closer.
Hey, Flan.
I'm okay. Okay. Yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da, yada da 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 da. Welcome to Temple Beth-El. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
My name is Cantor Vladimir Lapin. I'm excited to be here with Rabbi Meir Feldman as we welcome Shabbat, as we celebrate Shabbat, as we celebrate with the Oken family, as Billy becomes bar mitzvah today. A couple of guidelines as we are starting the service. Everyone should have a blue prayer book, a siddur. It should say Shabbat on it. Oh, thank you. We open our prayer books from right to left. We are going to announce all page numbers, and if at any point we forget to announce a page number, just turn the page. When in doubt, just turn the page.
It's a good life mantra.
Please join with us. All the prayers, even though they are in Hebrew, they're transliterated into English. The melodies are easy. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear you participating with us. Second and very important guideline, if you have a cell phone, actually forget the if, please take this opportunity to either silence or, better yet, turn off your cell phone. The service is only 8 or 9 hours long. Twitter and Instagram will be there afterwards, after Shabbat is over. No, but please really take this opportunity to silence your phones. We don't allow photography. The service is being live streamed, so afterwards you're able to watch the service if you'd like to. And the third and the most important guideline, and it's kind of connected to what I said. In everything that we do, we need your help. We need your voices. We need your souls. We need you to sing with us. We need you to pray with us. The person next to you might need it much more than you do. And so just hearing your voice will give them the opportunity to say their prayer. So please join with us. This first prayer, it doesn't have any words. It's just yai dai 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 dai. And I already sang it once, so it should be in your head. So please join with me as soon as you're comfortable. Ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai, ya da dai 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 dai.
So the rabbis teach that to live a fully evolved spiritual life, it takes saying wow 100 times a day. It takes, in rabbinic language, they say 100 blessings a day. If you really want to live a fully spiritual, developed, evolved life, say wow 100 times a day. And I think it's actually profound and deep. They knew this 2,000 years ago. If we were to try to count, I'm not going to ask anyone to, share the number in your head and keep it in your head, but how many times a day do we stop and say, wow, what a gift this moment is. How amazing. I mean, you could actually say, wow, at every right? There's how many thousands of times that happen a day? Someone probably knows. Only 100 of them is what the rabbis are suggesting. So this is a message, of course, for a bar mitzvah boy, young man, Billy, but this is a message for us adults. Your bar mitzvah is actually an opportunity for us to be a little bit more intentional about us, ever so sophisticated adults, raising our own spiritual game, as it were. So let's start. We'll start with a couple blessings in English. On page 76, every spiritual practice begins with an emphasis and gratitude about our bodies, revolves around our physical well-being. And so does our tradition. Page 76, praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who formed the human body with skill, creating the body's many pathways and openings. It is well known before your throne of glory that if one of them be wrongly opened or closed, it would be impossible to endure and stand before you. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wondrously. Baruch atah Adonai, rofeh chol basar, umafli la'asot. And on page 78, we turn from our bodies to the spiritual center and core, a prayer for our neshama, our souls.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorahi, שנתת בי טהורה היא. אתה בראת, אתה יצרת, אתה נפחת בי, ואתה משמרה בקרבי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורה היא.
And we turn to page 80, offering a series of blessings that kind of track how we wake up in the morning, our eyes open, we stretch, we put our feet on the floor, we put on clothing and a belt around our waist. You'll follow. You'll get it as we offer these series of blessings. We open with the traditional formula, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, and then we'll go to the English. And at any point, you can join in on the Amen. The rabbis teach that actually there can be more merit one receives by offering the Amen than the blessing itself. So involve yourself in whatever way you can, in whatever way feels comfortable. Page 80. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. And now the English.
Who has given the mind the ability to distinguish day from night. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who opens the eyes of the blind. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who frees the captive. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who lifts up the fallen. 82. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who stretches the earth over the waters. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who strengthens our steps. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who clothes the naked. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who gives strength to the weary. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who removes sleep from the eyes and slumber from the eyelids. 84. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who made me in the image of God. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me free. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who has made me a Jew, or whatever spiritual path I follow. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who girds Israel with strength. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who crowns Israel with splendor. 86. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to engage with words of Torah. Amen. And we go from page 86, this last blessing that in urging us to engage in some words of Torah. And we turn to page 88, which is an 1,800-year-old text, which I think can be synthesized to be an answer to the question, what does it really mean? What should it mean to be religious? If you've wondered what about that question before, here's an answer from our tradition about 1,800 years ago. Together, these are things that are limitless, of which a person enjoys the fruit of this world, while the principle remains in the world to come. They are honoring one's father and mother, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, morning and evening, dealing graciously with guests, visiting the sick, providing for the wedding couple, accompanying the dead for burial, being devoted in prayer, and making peace among people, and the study of Torah encompasses them all. We turn to Psalm 150 on page 100. 100, Psalm 150.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, El Bekocho. Hallelujah, Birkia Uzo. Hallelujah, Big Buratab. Hallelujah, Kerov, good Lord. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, take a shofar. Hallelujah, benebe bechinor. Hallelujah, betof umachol. Hallelujah, beminim beugab. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, betzil tlei shama. Hallelujah, betzil tlei trua. Kol anshama tehallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. One last time. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Sorry, hallelujah.
I like it.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. We now invite Billy to help us with our prayers. Please turn to page 28 for the Baruch, and I invite all of you to please rise. Page 28. Not, I gave the wrong page number. Yala lai lai lai, 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 la la lai lai lai, yala lai lai lai, yala lai lai lai.
Page 108, 108.
Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed, le'olam va'ed. Yalalai lai lai, 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 yalalai lai lai. Page 110. Page 110. Yes.
Praised are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of light and darkness, who makes peace and fashions all things. In mercy you illumine the world and those who live upon it. In your goodness you daily renew creation. How numerous are your works, Adonai. In wisdom you formed them all, filling the earth with your creatures. Be praised, Adonai our God, for the excellent work of your hands. And for the light you created, may they glorify you. Shine a new light upon Zion, that we may all swiftly merit its radiance. Praised are you, Adonai, creator of all heavenly lights.
Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMe'orot. We continue in the middle of page 112 in the English, page 112.
How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears, whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teaching us as well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah.
And we continue in the Hebrew in the middle, 7 lines from the bottom of the word, beginning with the word Vahavi'enu. Vahavi'enu leshalom me'arba kanfot ha'aretz v'tolichenu komiyut le'artzeinu ki el poel yeshuot atah uvanu v'acharta v'keraftanu l'shimcha hagadol sela be'emet lehodot lecha u'liyachdecha be'ahava baruch atah Adonai habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Page 114. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Avad.
Everyone be seated.
Very important. The bar mitzvah boy or the bat mitzvah girl has to be able to give direction. So that was great. Passed our test. That's it. You're bar mitzvah now. No. We continue on page 116 with the chanting of Ve'ahavta.
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol vacha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'chayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anohi metzavecha hayom al vavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta ba'am v'shiftecha b'veitecha uvleftecha v'aderech u'shofpacha uvkumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot beineinecha uktavtam al mizuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tiskeru ve'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'etem kedoshim le'lehem Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeti etem me'eretz Mitzrayim le'ot lachem le'elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem
Adonai Elohechem Emet. We continue with the reading on page 121.
Emet. There is no place where you are not. Even in the wilderness, there is your world. Emet. That pen strokes of lightning, white fire, black flame. Stir the soul's passion, guide our sacred way. True and enduring is Torah. Your truth for us is certain and established, now and forevermore. Like Moses, Miriam, and all Israel, we sing out and rejoice.
And let us sing out on page 122 with Micha Mocha. And please get ready to clap. We need you. You too. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 lai. Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 lai. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilo rosefele, nora tehilo rosefele. שירה חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד אדוני ימלוך לעולם Your turn with Yai Lai Lai. You know the melody now. Yai Lai 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 Lai. Yai Lai 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 Lai. Yai Lai 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 Lai. Yai Lai 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 Lai. We continue with Tefillah, the Amidah, our standing prayer on page 124. I invite you to please rise, page 124. Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imoteinu Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון גומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות ומביא גאולה לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן ברוך אתה אדוני מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה page 128 אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם מכלכל חיים בחסד מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים סומך נופלים ורופא חולים ומתיר אסורים ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר מי כמוך בעל גבורות ומי דומה לך מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישוע ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל page 130 נקדש את שמך בעולם כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום ככתוב על יד נביאך וקרא זה אל זה ואמר קדוש 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 אדוני צבאות מלוא כל הארץ כבודו אדיר אדירנו אדוני אדוננו מאדיר שמך בכל הארץ ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומו אחד הוא אלוהינו הוא אבינו הוא מלכנו הוא מושיענו והוא ישמיענו ברחמיו לדור ודור נגיד גודלך, ולנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, ושבחך אלוהינו מפינו לא ימוש לעולם הבא. ברוך אתה אדוני האל הקדוש. We continue silently through the next pages, through page 142, after which you may be seated. Page 142. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו Yay da 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 da, yay da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da, yay da 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 da, yay da 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 da, ya da 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 da, ya da 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 da. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. יאי דה 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 דה
So in a moment, we'll begin our Torah service, and at that point I'll ask Billy, you and Tommy to come up and hold the Torah, and I'll ask Noah and Doug come and open the ark. Before I do that, I want to share a thought. As Billy is going to tell us, this is Shabbat Zachor, the Shabbat before the holiday of Purim, and Billy's going to speak to one aspect of this, and I want to say something that's related to a different subject. There is a Torah reading that's associated with this Shabbat in which we are remembering the person Amalek. Back in Exodus in chapter 17, we're told the Israelites had this war against Amalek, and Amalek would attack all of the innocent children and women, and it's really a evil people led by an evil man. And at the end of the Torah reading that was read today, it tells us to do something that's really impossible. It says, "You shall blot out the memory of Amalek, and you should do not forget." Blot out the memory and don't forget. And this is a profound thing, not because the Torah is crazy, but actually we have this challenge, every one of us, in our lives, painful memories, experiences, that we want to do two things that are kind of either impossible or very hard to do. We want to blot out the memory, and we want to not forget. The Torah tells us actually that Amalek is not just a person and a people in Torah time. The Torah actually says that we will have a war with Amalek throughout all the ages, throughout all time. It's kind of amazing to me. I get goosebumps. These are not the good kinds of goosebumps, although there are those too. When I return to moments like this in the Torah. You know, yesterday, this horrific event in New Zealand, in Christchurch, New Zealand, that's Amalek. That's Amalek. Amalek is very much alive. At the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh, 3 months, I forget exactly how long ago it was now. This happens so often, it's hard to keep track. That's Amalek. There's so many. Amalek is in so many places at so many moments. So many places in so many moments. Christchurch, Pittsburgh, you get the point. And how do we do two seemingly impossible things? Blot out the memory and don't forget. And either we might think that Torah is just like, oh, come on, like it's ridiculous. You can't ask us to do both those things. But the reason, one of the many reasons I love being a student of Torah, and really any deep spiritual tradition, every deep spiritual tradition does this beautifully and profoundly. It's calling us to do things that are in deep conflict. We have to blot out the memory. Otherwise, we can't wake up in the morning. I can't take one step and put another foot in front of myself. If I don't blot out the memory, I'm paralyzed. I can't fulfill any of my life tasks, much less the great mission that every one of us has a great mission. I can't do it if that memory defines my thinking, my mind, as it rationally might. So we must blot out the memory. And at the same time, we're commanded, al tishkach, don't forget. Because forgetting evil, what is the expression? Compassion to evildoers brings evil to the compassionate. So this little drasha, Devar Torah, the little piece of Torah, is simply to validate the Torah's effort and our own desire to validate the pain that we feel, the tragedy, the anger, the rage, the bitterness, the powerlessness, the hopelessness, and the hope, the sense of purpose, the sense of possibility, the absolute certainty that we know we can make a difference, This is going to make a difference. You, Billy, are helping us make a difference. By the work you've done to make this day possible, your mom and dad, their love of you and your brothers, your family, love of their friends, we can make a difference. We can blot out the memory, and we can commit ourselves to together, not forgetting. Together, not forgetting. Okay. With that, where are my eyes? Okay, I want Noah and Doug to come up. You're going to open the ark. Come on up. And Billy and Tommy, you're going to come up and hold Torahs. And we are on page 244.
Please rise.
Here, stay right here.
Ein kamocha v'Elohim Adonai ve'ein kema'asecha Malachutecha malachut kol olamim Umemshaltecha bechol dor v'dor Adonai melech Adonai malach Adonai yimloch leolam avad Adonai oz lamo yitein Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom Av harachamim heitiv avirtzonecha et Zion Tivnei Chomot Yerushalayim Tivnei Chomot Yerushalayim Ki Becha levad batachnu Melech el Ram v'nisa Adon Olamim. Page 246. Ki mitzion teisei Torah Ki mitzion teisei Torah Udevar Adonai mi Yerushalayim. 248. Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Baruch Shenatan Torah Torah Le'amo Yisrael Bikdushato.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo
Echad Eloheinu Gadol Adonenu Kadosh Shemo Gadlul Adonai Iti Unromema Shemo Yachdav Lecha Adonai Hagedula V'Hagevura V'Hatiferet V'Hanetzach V'Hod Ki hol b'shamayim uvaretz Ki hol b'shamayim uvaretz Adonai hamamlacha v'mitnasei lechol lerosh Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha devarim haolam omed Al shlosha devarim Al shlosha, 2-1. Al shlosha, shlosha devarim haolam, haolam omed. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gimilut chasadim. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Lo yisa goy el goy cherev, lo yilmedu od milchama. Please be seated.
Okay, so Billy's going to be reading from the book of Leviticus, beginning chapter 2, verse 1. And for the honor of the first Aliyah, I want to call up your beloved, doting grandparents, Seth and Eileen Oken. Ya'amdu, Saba v'Savta Oken, Lichvod HaTorah. Together? Whatever you want.
Barku Edeloi Hamvorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'em Vayed. Baruch Atoi Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Boshar Banu B'Kol Hamin Natanu El Torato. Baruch Atoi Adonai Netenu HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. V'nefesh ki takriv korban minecha l'Adonai solet tihiyeh korbano ve'yatzak alecha shemen v'natan alecha levona ve'heviyah el b'nei Aharon hakohanim ve'kamatz misham melo kumtso misota umishamena al kol avonata ve'haktir hakohen et azkarata umi hamizbeha yishei reach nihoach ladonai vanoteret min haminecha le'acharon ulvanav Kodesh Kadashim Meishe Adonai.
Baruch Atoi Adonai Eloheinu Melech
Olam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'Chayei Olam Nata V'Tokenu.
Baruch Atoi Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Yeshiva Bocher, your grandpa and your grandma's keeping up with him. Did you give your grandson a hug?
Oh,
Make sure you do. Give him a second one.
another one.
Another one. There's never enough.
Never enough.
Just be careful. That's the whole point. Be close to our loved ones. Okay. Billy will be continuing verse 4, and for the second Aliyah, call up the uncles, honorary uncles, Andrew Schmertz and Ethan Dreilinger. Amdu, Hadod, Andrew, Hadod, Ethan, Eitan, Lichvod HaTorah.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch
Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher
Notain HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Vehi takriv korban minha ma'afet hanor. Solet halot matzot vilot bashemen or kike matzot mishuvhim bashamen. Minha hamizbe minha mahamavat korbanecha solet hilula bashamen matzah tihiyeh katot ota pitim it's a heat it's a ha shem and ha he.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochereinu. Baruch atah Adonai notain HaTorah.
Amen. Yishkoach Mazal Tov. Shake Billy's hand, give him a hug, whatever. Okay. For the honor of the third Aliyah, your mom and dad, the Abba and the Ima. So Doug and Kay, come on up. Ya'amdu, Abba ve'Ima, lichvod Torah.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamvarach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach le'olam va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Laolam Vayed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu michol hamim v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai notain HaTorah.
Amen. Ve'iminaha maraheshet korbanecha solet bishim and b'daseh vehevita et chamidinha asher yahaseh ma'ala ladonai vehikriva el hakohen vehikisha El Hamizbeach Yirim HaKohen Min Haminecha Et Azkarata Vehiktir Hamizbeha Yishe Reach Nihoach Ladonai.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'techenu. Baruch atah Adonai notain HaTorah.
Amen. Don't go anywhere, mom and dad. Give him a hug. That is a great thing, but don't go anywhere. Billy will be continuing in verse 9. But before we do, Billy, this is what we're about to do. Don't stress. You're good. It's easy. It's hard. It's easy for me to say don't stress. It's not my bar mitzvah. This moment that's about to happen really is the bar mitzvah moment. What I mean by that, Billy, is when you recite the blessing, when you recite the blessing, that's the moment of your bar mitzvah. We become an adult when we recite the blessing, because the blessing means I take on the responsibilities of being an adult, a Jewish adult. And little kids, they don't have to, but they don't get to be seen as adults. They're not treated in the sense that we know we should have faith in you, and we do have faith in you, and we do. We're now ready to have faith in you, and we are proud and excited to put our faith in you. So I'm gonna call you with this traditional call, and then you'll offer the blessing. Yamod, 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 Habachor Bar Mitzvah, Yitzchak, Ben Doug v'Catherine, Chazak.
Baruchu et Adonai Hamevarach.
Baruch Adonai Amparach Le'olam Va'ed.
Baruch Adonai Hamevarach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
V'hanoteret min haminecha le'acharon uvanav kodesh kadashim me'ishei Adonai kol haminecha asher takrivu l'Adonai lo te'aseh hametz ki kol se'or v'chol devash lo taktiru mimenu Yishay Ladonai Rabban Reshit Takrivu Otam Ladonai Ve'el Hamizbeach Lo Ya'alu Lereach Nihoach Chol Ve'chol Korbanecha Atecha Amelachtim La Ve'lo Tashbit Melach berit Elohecha al minhatecha al kol korbanecha takriv melach. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata betoheinu. Baruch ata Adonai noten haTorah.
Out, we take this opportunity to think of those among us who are in need of healing. We are on page 253 in the middle of the page. And if you are thinking of someone today in need of healing, whether it's spiritual or physical, any type of healing, I invite you to hold the names of those people in your hearts as we sing this prayer on page 253. Please join with us. Misha beirach avoteinu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha beirach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We move from a prayer for healing for each of us, loved ones, to a prayer for our congregation. Ask a wonderful, precious leader and active friend in our community, Elaine Springer, to lead us in the prayer for our congregation.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Pray for our congregation. Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us: love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support the needy. May we guide with integrity, and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction, and may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy.
Amen. We appreciate your efforts so much. If I can now ask to lead us in our prayer for the nation, Evelyn Men. Evelyn? We're on page 258. You can join Evelyn. Thank you so much. Thank you.
O guardian of life and liberty, May our nation always merit your protection. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation, and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect the many ways that we may serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be safe in body and spirit. Amen.
Amen.
If I can ask the Veens, Greg and Jane, to come up and lead us in our prayer, the English of our prayer for Israel, before we offer it in Hebrew. Greg, Jane, come on.
O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. Amen.
We continue with the Hebrew of this prayer on the same page.
259.
Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, barech et Medinat Yisrael, Reishit tzmichal geulateinu. Again alecha be'evrot hasdacha, ufros alecha sukat shelomecha. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Ushlach orcha v'amitcha l'rashecha sarecha v'yotzecha v'yotzecha v'takneim beitza tova milfanecha v'takneim beitza tova milfanecha. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. V'natata shalom ba'aretz, v'simchat olam liyoshveha, v'namar amen. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo.
If I could now ask Doug and Kathy to come up. Doug, you're going to raise the Torah. Kathy, you're going to help to dress the Torah. Actually, you boys come up as well. You'll help your mom dress the Torah. We're on page 247 as we raise the Torah and we stand as the Torah is raised. So push down. Get under it.
Torah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Israel al pi Adonai beyad Moshe. Yalai lai 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 yalai lai yalai lai yalai lai 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 yalai lai 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 yalai lai yalai lai yalai lai 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 lai. Can you get Billy? Yalai lai lai yai lai 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 yai lai lai yalai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai ya lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai lai ya lai lai ya lai 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 ya lai 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 ya lai 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 yai lai lai yai lai 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 lai. So we continue with the chanting of Haftarah. The Haftarah comes from the book of Isaiah, and today Billy is going to be chanting from Isaiah 44, beginning with verse 1. What is the Haftarah? Some ask. The Haftarah, Shabbat is a very special day on which we turn from the Torah. The Torah are the first 5 books of the Bible. The Haftarah comes from later books. So Billy's portion comes from the book of Isaiah. And we chant Haftarah on Shabbat because it just makes it a more special day. And so this is why we do this. I only say that because somebody asked me outside. So Billy's going to begin with the blessing before the Haftarah. He's going to chant the Haftarah portion, and then he's going to end with the blessing after the Haftarah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar binviim tovim v'ratza v'divreihem ha'ene emarit be'emet. Baruch atah Adonai habacher b'Torah uv'Moshe avdo uv'Yisrael amo uv'inviei ha'emet b'tzedek. Ve'ata Shema Yaakov Avdi Ve'Yisrael B'hartivo Ko Amar Adonai Yosecha Ve'yotzerecha mi beten Ya'azrecha Al tira Avdi Yaakov Visharun B'hartivo Ki etzok maim al tzemei v'nozlim al yabasha etzok ruhi al zarecha uvirhatai al tzeetzaecha v'tzamchu bevein hatzir koravim al yivlei mayim Ze yoamar l'Adonai ani v'ze yikra v'shem Yaakov Ze yikto yado l'Adonai v'shem Yisrael yachaneh Ko amar Adonai melech Yisrael v'golo Adonai Tzavaot Ani Rishun V'ani Acharon Umi Baladai Ein Elohim Umi Hanoni Yakra Ve'yagidecha Ve'yadirchayecha Li Nisumi Amolam Ve'otiot Ve'asher Tavona Yagidu Lamo Altifadu Ve'altiru Halo Me'az Hishmaticha Vehigadati Ve'atem Edai Vayesh Elochach Mibaladai Ve'en Sur Val Ya'adati Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Tzor kol ha'olamim Tzadik bechol hadarot Ha'el ha'ne'eman Hamer havaseh Ha'me'odeber u'mekayeh Shekol davara emed v'tzedek Al ha'torah Ve'al ha'el havada Ve'al ha'navi'im Ha'el yom ha'shabbat hazeh Shenatatan lanu Adonai Eloheinu Likdusha v'lechunha Lekhavod ultifaret Al ha'kol Adonai Eloheinu Anachnu modim lach Uvarihim otach Iktirasha Yafi kol hai Tamid le'olam va'ed Baruch atah Adonai Kadesh HaShabbat. Shabbat Shalom to all of you. Every generation must find new ways to make God present in their lives. I was asked by Rabbi Meir, what ways can God be present? I don't think I've ever thought about this question before. In my conversations with Rabbi Meir, it occurred to me that you can't know if something is right or wrong without evidence. But sometimes experiencing something feels like the best kind of evidence. Could I ever prove God? No. But have I ever experienced God? I don't know for sure. But I wonder if God might be present, A, in creating a work of art, in playing music, in learning something in science or in any subject, helping to set the table for Passover or Thanksgiving dinner, seeing a sunset while in Great Neck Estates Park, holding the door open for my parents or for a stranger, or trying to be healthy in what I eat or drink. When Rabbi Meir helped me come up with this list, in truth, I wasn't so sure how these ideas relate to God being present. I asked, what is the connection between these ideas and God? Where would I look? How would I try to find God? Before I answer this question, I want to add a few other ideas. I have learned from Rabbi Meir that this Shabbat is called Shabbat Zachor, the Sabbath of remembering. This is the Shabbat before Purim, and the central villain of Purim is Haman, who schemes to kill the Jews. He convinces King Ahasuerus to allow him to kill the Jews. The king then marries Esther. After their wedding, Esther tells the king that she's Jewish. Together, the king and Esther save the Jews. But in the book of Esther, which we read on Purim, God is never mentioned. God's name never appears in the book. Even though God is never mentioned, does that mean God was not present? Or I'm now asking, in what ways was God possibly present? I have learned from a wonderful Jewish story about a student who tells the rabbi that he cannot find God. He has looked everywhere. He climbed mountains. He looked up so high, but he was simply unable to find God. The rabbi responded by saying, the reason you haven't found God is that you are looking too high. You are not looking low enough. What I now have begun to see is that maybe I can find God in very basic moments of life. Maybe we are looking for God in the wrong places. Maybe we could find God in moments of creativity in music and art. God is in simple acts of kindness as well as the amazing wonders of nature. Rabbi Meir told me a saying that I really like. God is a verb. Before working on this speech, I was probably connecting God with a noun, with things. But I now think that God is more of a verb. We can sense God in music, art, learning, nature, and in acts of kindness and generosity. This question has now become more important as I am becoming a bar mitzvah. Rabbi Meir asked me to think about what it means to become a bar mitzvah. This was a really new question that I actually have enjoyed thinking about. I realized that if I want to appreciate anything, I need to know something about it. And that's true with being Jewish too. The Jewish holidays teach us about different values. They teach us about our past, but not only about the past. The holidays also help us to come together as families. They teach us how to build closer families. I've also come to understand that learning Jewish values is meant to help me change the world, or at least a little corner of the world. On the one hand, it's a big responsibility to be expected to change or improve the world. On the other hand, I now realize how special it is for people to rely on me. That must mean they believe in my ability to do something good. Doing something good for the world relates to the next subject. Rabbi Meir asks every bar bat mitzvah student to take on a new mitzvah at this moment. The Relay for Life, which is connected to the American Cancer Society, is a very active organization in school. They raise money to fight cancer. I plan to continue to support the organization as I become a Jewish adult and try to contribute in a substantial way to helping other people. I've had many people who have helped me prepare to be a bar mitzvah. Rabbi Meir, I've enjoyed our many conversations. You've encouraged me to think about things I hadn't considered about before. Thank you for your wisdom and guidance. Cantor Vlad, I really enjoyed our time together. Thank you for helping me with my fear of chanting aloud. Grandma Eileen and Grandpa Seth, thank you for the weekly dinners we have together. I love my time with you. Thank you, Hamani and Habaji, for always preparing my favorite foods. Thank you, Emo, for being the best aunt in the world. Tommy and Noah, thank you for being loving and kind, and fun and occasionally annoying and so much more. We have so much fun playing video games together and talking about random things. Mom and Dad, you guys are the best. I'm so grateful of the two of you for all the things that you do for me and for our family. Thank you all. Shabbat Shalom.
Siman tov, mazel tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov, mazel tov, siman tov, Yeilanu, 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 Ulechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Ulechol Yisrael, Yeilanu, Yeilanu, Ulechol Yisrael.
We return the Torah to the Ark. We're on page 256.
Please remain standing.
Yes. Go.
Etz Chaim hi lama chazikim ba v'tomchecha me'oshan derachecha darchei noam v'chol netivoteha shalom hashivenu Adonai elecha v'nashuva chadesh yameinu kekadem.
Okay, I want to thank everybody for coming today and sharing this wonderful moment with us. Billy, we're so very proud of you. You did a wonderful job leading up to this, studying every day. You really made everything you've done up until this moment is so wonderful, and you followed in your brother's footsteps by being right here at this temple for your bar mitzvah, just like Tommy and Noah did a few years back. So we just want to say how proud we are of you and how thankful we are to have you. Thank you, everybody, for coming and sharing this moment with us. And we're all going to have a wonderful meal at Lamani's. So, who's hungry? Let's all go.
All right. You guys sit down, Billy. You stay here. No, you all sit down. You all sit down.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you. Billy, it's a very big moment for you personally, for your family, and it's also a very special honor and privilege for us as a community to be here, to be your Jewish home, as it were, your Jewish synagogue and community. And because of that, we always have a leader to come and share a message with our bar and bat mitzvah students. And this morning, it's a wonderful pleasure and gift for me to get to ask Sheila Aronson to come up and share her message with you.
Shabbat Shalom and Mazel Tov, Billy. You did such a beautiful job leading the service this morning and providing such a thoughtful Devar Torah for us all. I'm so happy to present you with a Bar Mitzvah certificate on behalf of the Temple Beth-El Board of Trustees. I also want to present you with a Kiddush cup from the Sisterhood and Brotherhood, a gift certificate towards travel to Israel with Nifty, the Jewish Book of Y, and a travel Chumash. Once again, Mazel Tov to you, Billy, and your parents and your beautiful family on this very special day.
Okay, Billy, if I can ask you to come up here to the ark, one last little message for you. Billy, so there's one, come stand here, Billy, face me if you would. There's one final test that actually I didn't prepare you for, forgive me. It's a test that every man knows he needs to achieve, which is to learn to put an envelope into your breast pocket. Okay? This is a test. Oh, wait, maybe you don't even have one. Oops. Okay, do you have any pockets here? This will work. Maybe not. All right, well, you know what? Maybe one of your brothers will come up and put it in their breast pocket. It's like a tuxedo jacket. You're very fancy, Billy. Stay where you are. Great. You can take that down, and you'll hold it in safekeeping for Billy. So what I'm going to share with you, Billy, publicly is what's in that letter, but hopefully it'll feel like a special thing for you to have that, for the years that are ahead. And at this moment, what Rabbi Tara and I, we always do is we give a gift to every bat and bar mitzvah student, and it's a gift that travels far because it's light. And the gift is actually a verse from your Torah portion. And so the verse that I've chosen for you is actually the very, 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 very first verse of the Torah portion. And it goes like this: Vayikra el Moshe, Vayedaber Adonai elav. And God called Vayikra to Moses, and God spoke to him, Me Ohel Moed, from the tent of meeting. Seems like a pretty stom kind of, not that eventful or noteworthy verse, but give me a moment and I want to explain to you why I've chosen it. Before I do, I want to just tell you, I have loved the time we spent together. As everyone who knows you knows, you are such a thoughtful young man. You're such a modest young man. You're so humble, and you're also so smart. And it's just a joy to be with you. You know that it's true what I'm saying, don't you? Good. He smiled. So the verse that I give you, this first verse of the book of Leviticus, and there's a very interesting detail, Billy, that I want to point out. In the very first word of this first verse, the last letter is written really small. The final letter of this first word, an aleph, it's itsy bitsy small. The Hebrew word, that first word, vayikra, with an aleph, means the Lord called to Moses. It's about a calling. If the word vayikra had ended with the letter hey rather than the aleph, the word actually would sound the same. Vayikra with a hey, vayikra with an aleph. It sounds the same. But the meanings are very different. If the word had ended with a hey, it would mean by chance, by happenstance, totally by random. So what's at stake here is the difference between a deep sense, Billy, of mission, of being called, or the belief that life is arbitrary and random and has no meaning. Bless you. So the small letter Aleph, as we see it in the Torah, tells us two things. First, what's at stake, as I've said, is a deep sense of calling, of purpose, and of mission. That's one thing it tells us, this little Aleph. And second, since Moses was so humble, the Aleph was written very small. Moses didn't want to seem like a braggart. He didn't want others to resent him for being called by God. He didn't want others to resent that God had called Moses for this mission. You get the idea? So let me explain why and how this all relates to you. First, Billy, I've said it, others know it. I love how humble you are. Like Moses, you don't seek attention. Like Moses, you don't push yourself onto people or situations. You don't demand or even seek out, people focusing on you. That's reason number one. Second, on the other hand, you're an incredibly talented young man. Like Moses, one of the things that's so special about you is that you are really gifted. Your work in school and piano are just some examples. As your parents told me, you don't like to just do a good job. You strive to do a fantastic, an excellent job. That's the second reason. Third, I hope this little Aleph, Billy, will always remind you of something else. Often in life, it makes a difference to take a risk, to be a little bit less cautious, to have a little bit more courage. And I think this lesson from the little Aleph also relates to you. As we talked about with your mom and dad, you have so much ability on the one hand. And on the other hand, there are times when it will help. You agree. You know this about yourself. It'll help for you to have a little bit more courage, to put yourself out there, be a little bit less cautious, to take little risks. Moses actually needed that push too. The Talmud, Billy, it says, Hafochba v'hafochba. And one of the gifts that Sheila just gave you is as a travel chumash. And there's this expression, this beautiful Talmudic expression that, see what I'm doing? What am I doing? Turning it and turning it. Hafochba v'hafochba dekuleba. I'm referring actually to the chumash, the Torah book that you have as a gift, you're receiving as a gift. Turn it and turn it, for everything is in it. Hafochba v'hafochba. Every question, insight, and dream, every spark, hope, and every aspiration, it's all in it. When we wrestle and strive with it, we can find what we cherish most in life. And so, Billy, here's my blessing. May this moment be like a melody that you have just begun to learn. May this melody inspire you, cause you to want to master it and share its beauty with others throughout your life. May you think of this bar mitzvah experience, of this melody, every time you see the Torah come out of the ark. May you and I have many opportunities in the coming years to learn and grow and have fun together. May your Judaism always push you to become a kinder, wiser, and more courageous human being. May you feel tremendously proud to be a Jew. And finally, may you know that there are very few paths in life, if any, that will feed your soul as much as your Jewish path. Please rise. Stay where
Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav
Eilecha vichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'asem lecha shalom. Amen, amen, amen.
282, Aleinu in the middle of the page.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
287
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד. Please be seated.
As always, before we close, we remember loved ones who are no longer with us but who are smiling down. And there's no question, Billy, that this morning your grandparents, Irving and Saito Middleman and Jack and Margaret Oken, are smiling down, celebrating your wonderful success and who you are as a human being. Beautiful young man that you are and are becoming. We in our community also remember laid to rest this week Jeanette Brooks, Frederick Einseidler, and as well Mitchell Caphan. We're thinking as well of Harold Schichman, who we lay to rest tomorrow morning. Remember in the past 30 days, Ann Fleischman, Florence Luba, and Jean Mansfield Mayer, and all of those whose yortzeit falls on this week, this Sabbath. Burton Block, Kenneth Brown, Fred Feldman, Sarah Friedmutter, Alex Glasser, Belle Grunther, Rebecca Levine, Ray Lewis, Zoya Leveeva, Belle Nassau, Abram Rosen, Eva Rothberg, Arthur Spiro, Dorothy Teitelbaum, and Annette Zitron. If anyone is here remembering someone, you'd like to rise and share their name? Anyone? Okay, let's rise as a community on page 294, offer the Mourner's Kaddish, 294. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. V'yomad divrach ute v'yamlich mochute. B'chayechon v'yomechon uv'chayei dakol Beit Yisrael. Bagala v'izman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach leolam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yit'aleh v'yitalal shemei d'kudesha brich. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu yaseh shalom. Aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us and to all Israel. And let us say, amen. Okay, why don't we're going to close with Kiddush and Motzi right down here. Tommy and Noah. Billy, why don't you come up, hold a Kiddush cup. Come on up here, guys. We're on page 300. 300. Celebrate your becoming a bar mitzvah with this sweet Kiddush wine or grape juice, whatever it is. 300.
That's wine today.
Yes.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Bein uvein b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat l'dorotam berit olam. Al kein berach Adonai et yom ha-Shabbat vaykadshehu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam bori borei peri agafen.
Amen. You want to take a drink, guys?
Or a sniff. If you don't want to take a sip, you can take a sniff. There you go.
Come on, you're a
It's
man.
good
You're a man
vintage.
now. You're a man now.
There you go.
Okay,
Guys, hold this.
Motzi.
Hold this together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Take a piece. Take a piece. Take a piece. Take a piece.
Remember when the two of you were up here, it's amazing how time passes and
you
we
go,
keep
Billy.
growing and getting bigger and more handsome and so forth. All
Please,
right.
Thank you so much to Shai Kedmi, our amazing accompanist. Thank you to our ushers. Thank you. Thank you to Amy Bochnek. Was there anyone else? Thank you, Amy Bochnek, for ushering. Thank you, Elaine Springer. Thank you for being here and spending Shabbat with us and celebrating with the Oken family. And we conclude with the singing of Oseh Shalom. Please join with us. Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל.
Mazel tov and
Mazel tov,
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shalom.
Okay.